got a whole lot of new money though. Raindrop, drop top, smoking no cook in the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, Looking up dope in the pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't turn nobody with it, turn nobody. All of the gang and they come and get gang. Call me a river to do with this.
What is going on, everybody? Happy motherfucking Tuesday. Dude, we're already getting chirped in chat. We were literally like 30 seconds late starting the intro song, and
I'm pretty sure the intro started at 5:30 Eastern. We're gonna get VAR to check that out, but I'm pretty sure we were on time.
We need VAR.
VAR, please.
On time. Regardless, we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. So glad you guys are chilling with us today for your afternoon BETSPRESSO. My name is Sweatpants Jesus.
And I'm Shaggy Betts.
We appreciate you guys kicking it with us. As Sheffrey so rightly said before, you know, if you're 5 minutes early, you're on time. If you're on time, you're late. If you're 10 minutes late, you're betting news. We weren't 10 minutes late, but hey, we did something right. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you guys kicking it with us today. We've joked a little bit about the dog days of summer over the past month or so. This week is legit the dog days of summer. See, the dogs agree.
They agree.
They know. They literally know. I mean, Shaggy is apparently starting to grow on Lando, which is nice. We love to see that. I know, man. We love to see you guys too. We're just glad that you guys are kicking it with us. We're glad that you guys like to see us at a specific time. That means that you guys are actually paying attention, which is exactly what we see. Oh, Shaggy's dealing with the dogs. Jesus Christ. You let the dogs out, dude.
I let the dogs out way too early, apparently. Or maybe I didn't get them out enough. I don't know, but they're going crazy.
I don't know. They are going nuts, dude. I think Amazon might have stopped by. It is Amazon. It's like Amazon Prime Day, so maybe that
Prime
somebody's
Day.
getting some
I've
crazy
probably
stuff.
got like 7 packages on my front door right now.
We love to see it. So it's just going to be, I'm going to put him down for a second. It's just going to be me for a second, guys. Hope you guys are having a great afternoon out there on your beautiful Tuesday. Adam, what's up, man? Yo. You're going to love the show today, dude. The dogs want to play Smash or Lash. Oh, my God. How do you feel about that? Lash, you meant Lash. That's not how it went.
He definitely meant Lash. I know he did.
He meant Lash, 100%. He really did. We appreciate you guys kicking it with us today for Afternoon BETSPRESSO, brought to you by Betting News. Go to bettingnews.com for a little bit of something for your betting needs every single day. Like I said, we've joked about the dog days of summer for the past 2 or 3 weeks. This week is the dog days of summer.
Right.
I mean, honestly, guys, we are not going to be streaming on Thursday because there's not anything to bet on Thursday. There is legit nothing. I mean, there might be some random stuff, obviously, as always, but I mean, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. So we're going to forego streaming on Thursday, and we will actually be adding a stream on Saturday. We will have a special Saturday edition stream. We will be having a violence report from Trizzy Betts talking all about the UFC, massive UFC events this weekend. There is actually 2 golf tournaments that get started on Thursday. Lando, I know you're pretty sharp on the golf. This is a donation because homeboy ain't playing. I don't know if you just saw this, Lando. If you don't know this or not, if this is a troll, then he's actually literally just got ruled out. So if that's a troll, then W troll. If not, then yeah, now you know he's not playing. So
2 minutes ago, underdog MLB. Lewis Robert ruled out due to his calf.
AKA you were trolling. Okay. Yeah. 5. I think every time that I see a 5 green check marks after a landing comment, that means that he's trolling.
Right. Automatic. If it's 1, it's legit, but 5, it's definitely
this is legitimate information here. You wonder when MR in Seattle and is listed as day-to-day. Robert will not play tonight in the All-Star game as precaution and will be evaluated again before the season restarts Friday in Atlanta. AKA, homie got too drunk with the boys last night and doesn't want to play in the All-Star game. That's what I think. But whatever. You can believe whatever you want to believe. Yeah, Mookie was a rat shit wager. Who
would have given that out?
I liked it too. But we talked about it a little bit yesterday with the home run derby. And I think the point was proven last night. You got to go with the power hitters, man. I mean, Julio Rodriguez in the first round was fucking the craziest thing I've ever watched in my life. But after that, he ran out of gas. And I mean, Vladdy is just a ginormous dude and can hit nukes, which is what you need in that competition, you know? It is what it is. So but we're going to talk about the All-Star game tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and caveat this for you guys. I didn't do a lot of labbing for this because to lab an All-Star game is I think, kind of crazy because there's no legitimate labbing that you can do. Like everything that applies to the pitching matchups, the batters, like they don't, as Shaggy actually wrote about this game. So if you want to go give a gander to his article, it's really good. It tells you guys, which is what we'll talk about in a minute. This game means literally nothing to these guys. They get incentives. They're out there having a good time. They like being there, obviously, but they don't get anything from winning.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get anything from really doing anything. Maybe they get incentives for winning the MVP, possibly.
Maybe,
but yeah,
he did. Oh, premature. Julio went off that first round and then ran out of gas. Absolutely.
That's the best home run derby showcase I've ever seen. Yeah. Watching live. Also, hearing Carl Ravish just literally go, another one. Another one. Like 7 in a row. He just splooging himself. It was great. It was a good time. But yeah, so we'll talk about the All-Star game. We're going to play Smash or Pass in honor of our friend Adam, who posted this tweet yesterday, basically asking what are the best of all the All-Star weekend competitions from all the major sports. So today for Smash or Pass, that's what we're going to do. So as I said, Adam, if you're still in here, brother, appreciate this idea yesterday. If you guys have ideas for Smash or Pass, please comment on our Twitter at Your Betting News. Drop them in here, drop them in chat. We listen. If I'm having a day where I ain't got shit to ideas, or Shaggy doesn't have ideas, then we will listen. And sometimes it's some really good ideas. So this was a really good one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the 4 major competitions that are featured at the All-Star games of the 4 major sports: NBA, MLB, NFL, and NHL. And you guys tell me whether you and chat tell me whether you guys would smash or you would pass on this particular competition. We will go ahead and get started with what we watched last night, the Home Run Derby. Also, W graphic is pretty sick graphic.
W graphic, that's awesome.
So, yeah, pretty swaggy. The Home Run Derby. Are you smashing or are you passing on the Home Run Derby? I'm
smashing. I love the Home Run Derby. It's classic baseball competition. It's something you can do with your buddies with a wiffle ball at a rec field. You can have fun with the Home Run Derby. It's a great competition. You get to see all the studs. So many of the All-Stars were there, supporting, going crazy. Ronald Acuna Jr. going nuts after Adley's switch hit, knocked more bombs from the right side. That was insane.
Dude, I legit thought Rutschman was going to have the most in the first round and that plus 1,200 was going to cash. He looked good. And then Robert said, hold my beer, homie.
Yeah. And then Julio came along.
Yeah, exactly. And then he said, fuck y'all's beers. I'm just going to bring the whole fucking keg. Jesus Christ.
So, I'm smashing the Home Run Derby for sure.
Same. This is my favorite one. I mean, we're starting with the best one. It was last night. It's my favorite to watch. I thoroughly enjoy it. I think it's a great competition. I love the Home Run Derby. So, absolute smash for me as well. Number 2. The dunk contest in the NBA. This is a really cool photo as well. The dunk contest when Aaron Gordon jumped over the Magic's mascot. That's the name. Dunk contest. You smashing or you passing?
I'm a big fan of the dunk contest, but I am gonna pass. It's going downhill in my opinion, and especially since that graphic you brought up, the Aaron Gordon Zach LaVine dunk contest, nothing's gonna ever top that ever. And so I think it's definitely going downhill, especially from what you saw this year in some of the younger guys just doing not very cool dunks, for lack of a better word. So I'm gonna pass the dunk contest.
You said it. Chat saying it. Pretty much everything. I agree with what you guys are saying. I'm passing here. If you give me old school Vince Carter,
yes, right,
getting back to fucking Shaq holding a camera that's the size of his foot, I'll smash that competition all day long and twice on Sundays. But what we've been seeing recently, no, I'm passing on that. 100%. All right, number 3, the NHL skills competition. This is not as cool of a graphic, but there you go. There's the skills competition. Obviously, one of the features of the NHL All-Star weekend. I think there's a speed competition. I think the hardest slap shot is one of them. I can't remember what the other one is.
Accuracy.
So you smash accuracy. That's right.
Accuracy shot. I'm
Are you
smashing.
smashing or are you passing? Okay.
I'm smashing. Big fan of the skills competition. I love how it incorporates all facets of the game. The speed skating, hardest slap shot, accuracy. I really like it, and like I said, I think it showcases all the skills a player has to have to be successful in the NHL and be an all-star.
I was going to pass on this, but the more that you talking about it and kind of thinking about it myself, like, yeah, I'll smash this too. I think also it's more fun to bet on.
Yeah.
There's different angles. Like you can bet on the hardest slap shot and actually kind of find something that might be, also, yeah, Chan Daddy. This was, I said, well, I didn't say this, but I said, W tank today, Shaggy. Let's go.
It's just the cutoff, bro. It's an illusion. I got super broad shoulders, man. I got noodle arms, let me tell you.
Noodle arms. Old noodle arm Shagster. I wore the tank yesterday. You got the cutoff today. You guys are getting to see not only our faces, but you're getting to see a little bit more of this on the show nowadays.
Just wait. We might have a shirtless stream at 1,000 subscribers. Who knows?
Oh, get the subs in, boys and girls. Got to get it going. Yeah, I think I would. I'll smash this too. I like this one. I'm not going to say that I religiously watch it. Like, I'm not going to change my plans to watch it. So it's not as like hardcore of a smash as the home run derby, but I like it. It's cool. I'll take it. Word. All right. Last one. The old school NFL Pro Bowl QB skills competition. So we're talking about back when, Cordero Stewart was had to throw the ball 60 yards and Jeff Garcia was there, that type of shit. I mean, I had the picture that I downloaded. I need to fire the graphics guy. But this was actually from 2019. So this is kind of the new school version of it. Still decent, but are you smashing or are you passing on the QB challenge that is going on at the Pro Bowl?
I'll be honest, I am going to pass just because I'm not very familiar. The Pro Bowl in general is not really something I necessarily care about or even really pay attention to. So as far as all the competitions that go, I think it's good what they're doing, revamping it, kind of the more modern style. The old school, again, not as familiar with it, but I would love to see, someone chuck a ball 70 yards. So I'll watch that, but passing overall.
Old school smash, indeed. So first of all, I'm just going to show you guys this because this is my view right now, which is better than the fucking Pro Bowl. So you might as well just look at that rather than the Pro Bowl because the Pro Bowl sucks. I hate the Pro Bowl. I'm not a big all-star game guy in general. I don't like the all-star games. The hype doesn't really mean much to me. None of the games really mean anything. Like it's just a bunch of bullshit. I mean, it's entertaining, right?
There's so much potential just when you get the all-stars of a league together, but yeah, there's not really one that really stands out in my opinion.
Well, the weird thing is for the MLB one, obviously it's the middle of the season. So like guys are not going to go balls to the wall because they don't want to get fucking hurt in the All-Star game and miss the rest of the season. The Pro Bowl sucks because it's fucking tackle football. It's the sport you get hurt the most. And like if somebody makes one bad tackle in the Pro Bowl, you're going to get hurt and you're not going to play next season. Like that's fucking stupid.
And it's usually the week before the bowl too. So the Super Bowl teams aren't playing either. So
yeah, which usually have a large majority, not a large majority, but they probably have a lot of Pro Bowl players on
a handful.
A handful for sure. And then the NBA All-Star games in the middle of the season as well, same type of logic. Like they score like 190 points.
Right.
Like, come on, So not a big All-Star game guy, but I do like the competitions. I think of all of them, I'd rather watch these types of things rather than All-Star games. Yeah. The All-Star game, it really doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Oh, we got a Sandy bang. What's up, Sandster? How's it going, brother? Hey, man. How are you? How you living?
Mookie Betts, first swing. Back to the warning track. Oh, we almost had it.
Mookie in every way possible. He tried to tell us. He really did try to tell us.
He did.
He tried to say, I am going to suck ass in this competition. I'm just here for the vibes. My wife basically told me, like, do this. And you could tell. Homie was trying, but he had no shot. He had no fucking chance.
Did you see that interview during his timeout with JD Martinez? Just pull it to left. Yeah. I don't know how.
I don't know how to do that. Also, the coverage yesterday was so weird. I don't know if you saw this, but so Bo Bichette was responsible for like talking to Vladdy, right? And I mean, Bo apparently speaks a little bit of Spanish, and Vladdy doesn't speak a whole lot of English. So like they would ask him like ask Vladdy like how he's feeling right now, and so but then he'd have to get fucking Juan Soto to translate it for him.
Right.
But then they had him ask Juan Soto a fucking question, and Juan Soto like he asked him in Spanish. Boba did. Shout out Boba Fett, good job, dude. Asked him in Spanish twice. Juan Soto was like, "What did you say? Wait, what did you say?" And then he had him say it in fucking English, and then he answered in Spanish.
Dude, right.
It was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It was so dumb, dude. And then we're listening to Juan Soto talk Spanish for 30 seconds after he obviously can clearly speak English. I was like, what's going on? It was weird. But I liked watching the Derby, but it was very strange.
Definitely.
It was 5 feet from glory. There's a joke in there somewhere.
So close. So somewhere.
Somewhere.
It's in there.
Somewhere. You hit him long and straight, right, Sandy? That's all that matters, brother. That's all that matters, baby. Let's go. Word. All right. Well, that was some fun for you guys today. I didn't go into deeper leagues. I don't really know if there's any other all-star competitions of other leagues, but maybe somebody in chat does. There might be some for some lacrosse or something, or I don't know. Maybe the CFL has something like that.
MLS has an all-star thing. MLS does, and
Okay.
it's cool because they have the MLS All-Stars play a European club team. So they bring in a club team.
They do that.
So then it's the league versus a team.
But
so
isn't that at the end of the season? Is it like season's over and they do that?
Yeah, it's
which makes so
the
much
end.
sense.
Right.
Yeah. Cross is a real sport.
But they have some skills competition in there too with crossing and volleys and stuff like that. So
yeah. Did you ever play? Because you played soccer, right?
Hmm?
Did you ever play crossbar in practice?
Oh yeah, bro. Oh yeah, crossbar challenge. Put me at the 18, automatic, dude. Automatic every time.
Oh, for sure. The top of the box. Let's go. Anybody else play soccer in chat? Know what I'm talking about with crossbar? It's a fun game.
Mac Miller, are you talking about AC Milan? I think you're talking about AC Milan. If I know what you're talking about, the signing of Mr. Captain America. Yeah, I think pretty sure that's AC Milan.
Freed him from the Chelsea clause.
Oh, he's talking Inter Miami.
No, Inter Milan is what he's talking about.
No.
Inter Miami? Oh, is he talking about Messi?
Yeah, I don't know if he's talking about Messi, but they also just signed Jordi Alba too. Is making the trek over to the MLS. So
nice.
This
is also a good one. Crossbar with the old pigskin is just as fun. That's also a good one. Very good.
Hell yeah.
So drop your favorite random sports game in chat. That's a hell of a good time with a ball, or there's some fun games you can play with frisbees too. If you guys ever fuck around with
frisbee. Yeah, ultimate frisbee, dude. That's fun.
Dude, have you ever played frisbee golf?
Yeah, disc golf. I went to college in the disc golf capital of America, actually, Emporia, Kansas. Shout out Emporia.
Really?
Yeah, they're the disc golf capital of America. Straight up, you can look it up. I'll wait.
Yeah, wait. Let's look it up, chat. Find that up right there. No, I love disc golf, dude. Disc golf's awesome. Great way to spend an afternoon. Disc golf is a real sport. You can bet on it. You can bet on it.
You Google disc golf capital of America. The first thing that pops up is visitemporia.com.
Wow. Visitemporia.com. That sounds like a weird like dystopian TV show.
A little bit.
Dodgeball. Dodgeball's fun.
Dodgeball's a good one.
Very fun. Word. All right. Keep dropping your favorite. Oh my God. The wind is blowing like a motherfucker. I need to close this window. Hang on a second.
Do your thing.
Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ.
Sandy, I really don't know if the All-Star game's going over or not, but I've seen 7.5. I mean, that seems a little low for all the studs that are going to be batting, right? But it also seems a little high for all the pitchers that are going to be pitching. So I got no freaking clue what's going to happen as far as the total goes.
So let's go ahead and talk about the All-Star game. That's why we're here.
Sure.
You think it's going over? Okay. I mean, it means it's going under. So this is an interesting. I love you, dude. See, this is how you guys should gamble right here. This is how you should gamble. Well, that's also how you should read this article that Shaggy wrote about the game. But this is how you guys should gamble. Just know that as soon as you place your wager, that money is gonzo. It ain't coming back to you. Just go ahead and chalk it up, and it's a good way to do it. Because neither one of us really are. What's the word? we don't really buy into like bad news. We don't like, or we're not, oh God, I can't think of the word right now. Like we're not not religious, superstitious. Thank you.
There you go. I
We're not
was like, what word
superstitious.
are you thinking of?
I know we're not superstitious gamblers, so we
Right.
don't like. I don't like have to have like a specific time or like if something happens, like I don't buy into that shit.
Mhm.
If shit's hitting, shit's hitting. If shit's not hitting, shit's not hitting.
Right.
It's easy as that.
Easy as that.
This is how you should gamble.
Mhm.
So so Landon's betting the National League and the under, fading Sandy and fading Winners Group on the National League. So I'll go ahead and let you talk about it. Like we said, if you guys want to go read the entire article, it's a good read. Go for it. Check it out at bettingnews.com. But are you going to ride with Winners Group with the National League?
I am well, apparently Winners Group's on the AL that's what Landon's doing. But I am also on
He's
the AL.
fading him.
He's fading him.
So you are riding with Winners Group.
I'm riding with him. Like Sandy said, read the damn scribbles. They're in chat for you. But I am all over the AL. They have won this thing 9 times in a row. They're going to make it 10 tonight. I think the AL is simply more star-studded. We have the Texas Rangers starting for the AL, by the way. Five Rangers on that starting lineup. Right. And then, of course, you got Shohei, Yandy Diaz, all kinds of studs in there. Randy A, of course. Surely they'll win 10 in a row, right? Of course.
Sure.
That's what I'm rolling with, man. Like we've talked about, this is an all-star game. It's virtually a toss-up. If I don't really believe anyone has a true edge in this game. If they think they do, more power to them. But it's a pick 'em. I'll throw a little bones on the AL to have a little fun.
So, yes, indeed. I mean, 10 in a row could go wrong, right? For sure. Everything kind of points to, hey, if you would have Mookie was free yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm never going to live.
Hey, man, we don't hit 100%. And that's for damn sure. So this is my, you said it so very rightly. And this is the fucking all-star game, boys and girls. Do not nuke. I saw somebody placed an $8,000 wager on Vladdy to win the home run derby competition. First of all, homie's probably a millionaire, A, or B, he needs to be calling the fucking number because that is not how you should wager these competitions. That's not how you should bet these games. But we're here to talk about it. You want to throw some beans on it just to have some fun because you want to watch the game anyway. And like you said in your article, which you didn't just say just now unless I wasn't listening, but in your article, it does say that for the past couple of years, this game legitimately means fucking nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They do not gain a single thing from winning this game. They might get some incentives or something for their individualized contracts based, like if they want to. But team-wise, it used to be if whoever won the All-Star game would have home field advantage in the World Series, which kind of gave it a little bit more oomph.
Absolutely.
No longer.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was reminded by that by reading your article.
I had to check it out. But yeah, it was from 2003 to 2017. That's what they did. Winner of the All-Star game got home field advantage. Since 2017, it's been a meaningless game. It's just been legitimately an all-star game, best of the best, no actual implications. And that's the history.
I want to read this. Is there a first season of the game that goes into a tie? Where's that best thing?
Is that a
interesting?
It doesn't.
Is that a thing, Patty? So if the game's tied, they just go to a home run derby.
Starting this year, an all-star game that is tied after 9 innings will no longer require extra innings to settle the winner. Instead, the game will be settled by a home run derby. Each team will select 3 batters, and each of them get 3 swings. I guess that started last year, is what this looks like. Started in 2022. So this is the second year they're doing that.
If you're a conspiracy theorist, you probably think that they want this shit to fucking tie so they can get a little home run derby.
Yeah, that'd be sweet, man.
That would be so fucking cool. This is a good point. So Julio's not starting tonight. He's not on the starting lineup. And looking at like the starting lineups, the starting batters are probably going to only get about 2 at bats. And then the reserves, depending on how the game goes, probably only get 1 at bat, maybe 2 if they get lucky. I like this play a lot, Inzi, especially after what we saw last night. And he's at home, but you're literally relying on him to hit 1 at bat, probably. Maybe 2.
Right. Maybe 2, exactly.
So it's a good sprinkle, as all these things are, really. I did like this a lot, but Mookie's going yaya. I could totally see that, too. Very much so. My favorite bet, from what I was looking at, and I'm laddering it all the way, all the way to the moon. I'm taking Randy Arozarena to get a hit, minus 135. So just full transparency, guys, I'm a $25 unit better. So I'm putting $10 on Randy to have a hit. I'm putting $5 on all the rest of these. So I'm betting $30 in total. If he hits a home run, then everything cashes and I'm, chilling. If he hits a hit and a double, we're kind of at even and it's fine. But I am basically sacrificing this unit because it's the All-Star game. So I'm not saying I really need to win this. Let's go. This is literally just for the vibes. But I like Arozarena, especially after what we saw last night in the home run derby competition. Minus 135 for a hit feels like a nice number. Mm-hmm. And maybe he goes yard. If he goes yard, I'm cashing all of these. So for plus 630 for a home run, for 4+ bases, for plus 500, yeah, man, Randy Arozarena, 5 check marks, or 4 actually. There you go. I mean, he was on fire last night. He doesn't have. I mean, he's barely done anything against Gallen, but that's it's the All-Star game. Who cares?
He's batting third, so that's a good sign for you. He'll at least maybe get 2 at bats.
If he gets a hit, we're chilling. Maybe he smacks a double, and then maybe, just maybe, he does what he did last night and goes, yeah. I mean, you could tell last night he really wanted to win. He really wanted to win. And
he knew I had that tick on him.
I know. I'm so sorry, dude. That was a good wager, though. That was nice.
It's a good wager.
That was a good one. Yeah, I want to watch this tonight. That's what I want to see.
In the cowboy boots.
One of those.
In the cowboy
boots. Yeah, shit ain't hitting. Thanks.
No way.
Appreciate you. It's okay. Like I said, I'm donating the unit. It doesn't matter. I'm just saying goodbye to it. And if it comes back to me, fantastic. If it doesn't, then it was the All-Star game. We'll see you later. But I do like the point that NZ made in chat about Julio. I think, he's at home. We just saw what he did last night. And he'll get an at-bat for sure. 5,000% of that reserve list, he's getting a fucking at-bat. So, yeah, maybe he smokes one. And you don't even know who's going to be batting against. It's not like you can say who's going to be against this pitcher. That's a good matchup. Yeah,
he's going to bat against Zach Gallen the first inning, but that's all you know. Second at bat, they might be on their third pitcher.
They'll get him 2 ABs. I know, Lando, but it's more fun if I send it to the appropriate sportsbook. I feel better about that. Yeah, he's the hometown kid. I mean, we saw what he did last night. Mm-hmm. So that's chilling. I will say to you guys, we are missing Z today. NZ is a little bit under the weather, was not able to join us today. So if you guys are here for an NZ bang, you're not going to get it. He's not stuck in traffic today. He's stuck in sick land. But he did send, he's in chat, so you guys can say hi to him in chat. He did send 2 lady ball plays for you guys in the WNBA tonight. These are the 2 plays. I have legitimately no back knowledge on this information. So this is straight up from NZ. He can maybe type up in the chat why he likes these plays. But I will bring him up. I will bring him up on the screen for you guys. Kelsey Plum over 18.5 points, minus 125. She plays for Las Vegas. And I'm guessing it's Mariah Jefferson over 9.5 points, also minus 125. She plays for Phoenix in the WNBA. So 2 WNBA picks for you guys. Yeah, feel better, Goat. Indeed. We'll have him back hopefully tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, possibly. We'll see. Plum over points, check marks. Indeed. Love it. Yeah, both ladies hit last 5 versus tonight's opponent. There you go. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be rough. I mean, at least tonight we can talk a little bit about the All-Star game. Good news is tomorrow we do have the Gold Cup semifinal games to discuss. You're going to be scribbling about them a little bit on Betting News. Mm-hmm. We'll have some soccer to talk about tomorrow. The USA taking on Panama.
USA versus Panama, and then Mexico versus Jamaica.
Jamaica.
Gold Cup semifinals. Yaman.
Does Jamaica have a chance? Do they even have a chance?
No, they don't. I mean, both US and Mexico are listed like minus 165 on the money line right now. I'm going to dive into them more tomorrow, but my gut tells me, I mean, USA and Mexico should move on. From a betting perspective, it might be a little harder to find something worth betting, but I'll do some digging. I'll find something.
Oh, you will. I know you will.
Oh, yeah.
I have no doubt. I mean, the USA just got by the skin of their teeth against Canada the other night.
Dude, right.
Which I know made you very sad.
Bro, that whole game is what it was. U.S. scores in the 88th minute. I've got the USA to win 2-0. I've got U.S. to record a shutout. I've got U.S. 1-0. And then, stop it 5 minutes later, 93rd minute stoppage time. Canada gets a PK, nails it, and we go to extra time to lose everything. But that's the way it goes, man. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Move on to the next game.
Hey, you press the buttons, you feel good about it, and sometimes they just don't come back to you. That's how it goes. Especially betting soccer. Soccer's hard. You got the tie in there. I love soccer's one of my favorite sports to watch. We both played soccer, love soccer, both enjoy it very much. I hate betting soccer. I really don't like betting soccer.
I'm going to make some enemies right here, but people say MLB's fluky. People say NBA's fluky. Soccer is the most fluky sport to bet on. 100% without a doubt.
100%.
The margins are way too thin. You can dominate a whole freaking game and lose 1-0, lose 2-0. So come at me if you think I'm wrong, but soccer is the most fluky sport to bet on. But I'm still.
Well, and it's also the only two times. Two times. It's also they have ties. There's 3 options. It's hard enough picking a side of a game or a spread. Like you got a tie option. Like it's just a whole another factor. It's very difficult to cap. It's tough. People that do well with soccer is. Shout out to you. I mean, I'm more of a prop better anyway, so I like props sometimes in soccer, but tough, really tough sport to cap. Yeah, tennis is tough, and tennis is going on right now, obviously with Wimbledon, but tennis is also fucking super hard to get a hold of. I mean, our buddy Chase Breedlove obviously does really well with, or Breedlove Bets, I guess is his name on Twitter now. Does a good job capping tennis, but yeah, tennis is tough. I saw Djokovic won today.
Yeah, he moved on.
He did go into he lost the first set. I saw somebody tweet saying like sometimes Djokovic just fucks around and loses a set just to like feel something, and then he just wins the rest of the game. It's funny.
He makes it look so easy.
So I'll give you a fun little piece of information. Do you want to cook something? You guys in chat, you guys want to cook a little something that we can ride all together, put a couple bucks on for this All-Star game, or do you guys just want to say sayonara and have a good night? While I'm telling this story, I'll let chat drop some things and we can decide after I drop this story. So I lived in London for 5 years, and part of my experience living in London, I worked for an event company. And in that event company, one of our events that we did was the Wimbledon Champions Dinner. And that year was the year that so I did it twice, actually. First year was when Roger Federer won, shook Roger Federer's hand. Second year was Novak Djokovic, and shook his hand and also shook his wife's hand.
That's
Met
awesome.
both of them. Obviously, I was working, so I couldn't I didn't even have my phone. They took my phone, but I was responsible for their table, and I was responsible for me taking care of them. Both very nice guys. I mean, it's a fucking dinner, so whatever. But super nice, incredibly cordial, and they both are, just nice guys. So that's a little SPJ story. I've met both of those guys. Yes, she was. I'm not gonna bring it up, but yes, she was. Yes, she was indeed. This was also when he was. If you guys remember when, so Djokovic had like a half of a season. Of course he did.
I had to bring that one up.
Yeah, I've been texting on the side. For that, Lando, she wasn't like this though. She wasn't like that though.
Wait, I have a better one. He sent me yesterday. Let me upload it with his permission, of course.
We need green check marks for the permission. It was during the time when Djokovic was, because he took some time off from tennis and to get his mental right because he was struggling mentally. He gave 5 heart eye emojis.
That counts. That counts as confirmation.
Gotta be. So it was his first competition back from being off from tennis for a while. You could tell that he'd been away from the world for a bit. Like he was very super thank you, really almost too calm. It was very strange. But both dudes very cool. Highlight. I also met Prince Harry. I love working for that at a polo competition that I worked. It was awesome.
Hell yeah.
And Taron Egerton, the actor. You know who that is?
Can't say I'm familiar off the top of my head.
He played Elton John in the Elton John movie.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I met him. He's awesome. He was really cool. He was like, "Is that champagne?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "Can I have some?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, it's for you. That's why we're here." I was like,
"It's not for me."
"Thanks, mate. Have a great night." And he was like, "Yeah, You too, Taron Richardson. Let's go. So it's good stuff. All right. So before those are my stories, we'll move on from my stories. You guys don't care about that anymore. Lotto.
Lotto. They won a lotto. They won a
I won a
lotto.
lotto. Did you really, Landon? Is that true? I need to know if that's true. I feel like he wouldn't fuck around about that.
You don't know anyone named Johnny Hopkins.
I could totally see that being a thing.
Come on, SPJ. You don't know what movie that's from?
I'm kidding, dude. I'm joking. I'm just saying. Just fucking around.
All right.
I can't put green check marks in my comments because I'm saying them live. Yeah.
All right, here you go, chat. This is Lando's other great photo from that concert.
Oh, that's even better, dude. Look at the stance.
That was him walking out the door to head of the concert. That is a power stance, though. Let me tell you, that dude's ready to have some fun.
That looks like the Joey Chestnut coming back from the rained out competition stance before I'm gonna dominate some hot dogs right there. I'm gonna go fuck up some Taylor Swifties right there.
RBV in hand.
Let's go. All right. Well, people have spoken. We have to cook a lotto, so let's do it. I honestly, literally, I just pissed myself. Game face on. 7 check marks. That's facts right there, brother. That already cashed. It's in the account. Where do we start? How do we even make a lotto? Should we just pick 4 guys to hit home runs and just see what happens? Is that probably the best way to do it?
Should we do that or?
We could alt the over. We could do that too.
We could alt the over. I'm kind of looking at what you can combine and can't. You can't SGP the reserves to get a hit.
You can't SPJ them, dude?
No, you can't SPJ them. It's crazy. There's only one SPJ.
So weird. It's so weird. Let's get another one. Yerpy under NL or Rosarena hit. Well, you know, we could do is do a 3-teamer with you, me, and Nz's favorite plays. We could do a Rosarena hit. AL money line, and NZ, which one of these lady ballers do you like the best? I think Plum is probably the best one. Arenado Gagger, of course. Plum, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do a little 3-teamer. So cool. Plum, and hit, and then the American League to win.
AL's down to -102.
Wow, that is some serious movement. Alt over 50. She's dropping a 50 bomb, boys and girls. I don't know if you guys know that.
Kelsey Plum.
Plate appearances. This is interesting, Chef. I did not look at. I did see that you could look at this. So this is an interesting. Guys, look at plate appearances. Okay, Can you look at plate appearances?
Yeah. So that 3-teamer right now is +432.
Okay. We'll ride that. We'll do our little POD 3-teamer, even though we're doing 2 in the All-Star game. God bless our souls.
What could go wrong?
And Plum's dropping 20.
Where am I looking at plate appearances, Sheffrey? Is that just one? Is it just one of the categories?
I think so. I think it is one of the categories.
AL ain't hitting. Sorry, Shaggy. Yeah, you're probably right, Lando. You're probably right. You're right. It's too easy, man. Garrett Cole on the bump? No way.
No way. No way. Well, they pitch an inning. Come on.
Chef, if you could help me locate this. Let me go desktop FanDuel, see what I can find.
Yeah, I can't pull it up on my phone. You guys will lose me, and I don't want to do that.
When he says plate appearances, is he talking about betting on an individual plate appearance or how many plate appearances someone will have? Or here we go.
I think it's
first plate appearances for the players. Whoa. Okay. Hold on. Away team PA. Yeah. Okay.
So it's basically.
Yeah. First plate appearance, and it's individualized for the player. So, for example, Ronald Acuna Jr., his first plate appearance, a single +700, extra base hit +1,000, Walker hit by pitch +700, strikeout +260, or any other out/outcome -110. So that's kind of the base of each of these players. You kind of have those 5 options.
Can you combo them?
You can indeed.
You can.
You can
Oh,
indeed.
this is where we're gonna do some weird damage right here.
Right. This is gonna get dangerous.
We're gonna do some weird stuff right here. All right, so let's start with. All right, first, I did see this right before we got started. I wanted to talk about this a little bit. It's a perfect transition for it because our buddy Winning Lineups posted this of a tweet or a video of Ronald Acuna showing up to the All-Star game today, and he had this ginormous medallion on, and the medallion is a diamond version of himself doing the like hand down thing that he does when you're like the too small thing.
Yeah.
It's a diamond out necklace version of that.
That's bad.
Homie's doing something tonight. I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing something tonight. I need to grab a charger. Hang on just a second.
Yep, do your thing. I'm gonna see if I can pull up that. Oh yeah, here it is. Here it is. 1 second, team. Share my screen. Boom. There it is.
There it is right there.
Sick.
Look at that. Isn't that gnarly?
That's awesome, dude.
Isn't that so cool?
That's sweet. That's badass. Good for him. He's doing something. He's doing something for sure.
He's doing some. Yeah. I mean, that single for plus 700 looks kind of spicy.
Honestly, I think that is absolutely where we start.
What do you guys think in chat? You guys think? He has a question in chat for NZ before you go. I love that.
Love that for him.
I miss NZ, but it's nice having you and me here. I love that for him. So let's start with Acuna.
Acuna, are we doing a single?
Let's do a single.
Okay.
Unless you guys think something different in chat. Are we doing I think either Acuna. If we do the single, that's the only one that's kind of lotto worthy. The rest of them, what was the other one? Strikeout? We don't want to bet on that. Fuck that.
Strikeout was plus 260. Walk hit by a pitch is plus 700. But yeah, it's basically singles plus 700 or an extra base hits plus 1,000.
I imagine he nukes a double. We just fucking.
Dude, right.
The thing is I don't think he's going to try to run to get a double. Like if he hits the ball into the outfield, unless he just smokes one off the wall,
right.
He's going to probably just go for the single. So let's do the single. Stick with the single.
Cool.
We just need some contact, and we just need him to do the stance. That's all we need, and then that's plus 700. Bang, there we go. Parlay Patty. I think it's weird. Corbin Carroll's odds first plate appearance to hit an extra base hit is the lowest at plus 800. We could go with Corbin Carroll. I know he got hurt. Is he back? His shoulder's okay, right? I mean, he's playing obviously, so I'm guessing he's fine.
Yeah, he must be fine if he's playing. That is interesting. That is the lowest on the National League side. Shohei's actually, I'm seeing plus 750 to get an extra base hit. But yeah, Corbin Carroll's the lowest odds on the NL side for that extra base hit. That's noteworthy.
That's pretty spicy, dude.
Right.
He's a rookie though, so like you have to bake into the fact that So you can look at it one of two ways. Does the rookie view this as an opportunity to really like come on the scene and show these fucking other guys like, yo, I'm for real? Or does he just say, I'm here, I'm a rookie, like I get nervous and I'm not going to do it?
The other thing, you also don't know who he might be facing. He's batting 8th in the lineup. So there's a chance Garrett Cole 6 up, 6 down, then gets pulled and a new guy comes in for the 3rd. So I don't know if they've announced who's going to come in after Garrett Cole or not, but that is another thing to at least factor in is he might not be going up against Cole. So to
consider. I think we ride with that. I like that.
Okay.
Parlay Patty, we like you too, so we're glad you're here. And let's do with that. So the question is, do we just do the extra base hit for plus 800 and hope maybe he hits a fucking home run and we're chilling?
The extra base hit is plus 800. The single's only plus 700. So I mean, it's the single's the same odds as pretty much everyone else, but yeah, extra base hit is 200 cents lower. So
let's do it. Why not? It's a lotto. Okay. Who cares? Yeah. So this is going to be a super juicy lotto, dude. Plus 800s to get us going.
Those two guys are plus 7908 right now.
I love that I love that Sandy literally came back and we're cooking the lotto. Yeah, we're doing it right now, dude.
We got two legs right now. We got first plate appearance, Ronald Acuna Jr. single, and first plate appearance, Corbin Carroll extra base hit for plus 7908.
Are we for real, Lando? Because Are we?
You know.
He's gonna go yard if we don't do it, but if we bet it, he's striking out 4 times.
He really is. I don't know. That's already 2 on the NL side, so I don't know if we want to move to the AL. I mean, it really doesn't matter, but
so I think. What do we feel about Shohei? I feel like there's got to be some Shohei action here. Do we think that Shohei is going to try to show out for this competition, or do we think that Shohei gives 7 fucks and doesn't care and is just going to go up there and do whatever?
Shohei single is plus 600, extra base hit is plus 750. Walk is plus 700, strikeouts plus 280.
So here's the deal about this. So Shohei to get a hit is minus 195.
We could also do that because that's same game parlayable.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to put that in the lotto, but I'm just saying, if I think that if it's minus 195 for him to get a hit, which is not guaranteed, obviously, but he's the highest odds of anyone.
Mm-hmm.
So he's hitting something. And any of these, so single, double, triple, home run, one of them, like he does have a blister on his hand. Okay, that's just something to consider. Josh Young first at bat strikeout. Oh my, that is the grossest yet kind of surgical thing I've ever heard come out of your mouth, Sandy.
Plus 220. He's batting 8th as well, so he might not be facing Gallen by the time he gets up. But he also
Who's the second? I don't know. I don't know. Like the pitching. Do they have like a specific order that they come in, or do they just kind of rotate them however they feel?
Not that I've been finding. Let me see if I can find something.
Personally fading the home run derby guys to K first at bat is actually a pretty good point. That's a solid thinking right there. I think people are taking Shohei home run thinking he has an at bat, but I think he ropes one and gets a triple. He leads the league in triples right now, I think.
Yeah, he does lead the league in triples.
Isn't that crazy that a ginormous human being that's also a pitcher leads the league in fucking triples?
Dude, right? Like you think triples are going to be a smaller, fast guy that can knock it into the gap and run around, you know? But Shohei's fast, man. He's got speed.
I mean, he is. So De La Cruz is also huge, and he can fucking rake and
Same
run.
thing.
So,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see Kirby and Castillo for sure. It's 100%.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's 100%. Castillo and Castillo, 5,000%. That's in the account already.
I'm not seeing anything in terms of like what order these pitchers are going to go in. I'm not sure that any of that's been released.
I think it's probably just kind of maybe it might be predetermined, or it's just kind of the feel.
Right.
What like did you offer? Let's just ride with Sandy here. Let's just ride with him. Let's go with it.
First AB strikeout.
Josh. He's hitting a nuke job. I know it's happening. I can feel it. But he's either hitting a nuke or he's striking out. So let's get it. Let's go, Sandy. Let's get it. Let's go.
All right, that's 3 legs for plus 32,000.
Should we make it 4 just to try to get even close to plus 100,000 just for the vibes, or do we want to leave it?
I like Randy A.
You like him?
I don't want to make you double dip, but I like Randy A.
I don't care.
Sandy says leave it.
Shit is hitting. Yeah, I mean, I could kind of agree with you, dude. But I say that every show, and everyone makes fun of it. So there you go. Do we add Randy A and really fuck ourselves?
I mean,
what are we doing, like the 4 bases?
Well, that's what I was gonna ask. You know, if we wanted to do this first plate appearance, you know, we're probably throwing another plus 800 in there. But I guess we could. Like, what if we just throw a hit for Mr. Randy A? What if we do like 3 big old lotto pieces and then just that one?
But then what if the 3 lotto pieces hit and Randy goes over 4?
I knew that was going to come out.
How would that feel, dude? How terrible would that feel if the minus 135 sells this fucking lotto?
That bumps it up to 4.
Not going to.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say it's not going to do shit to the odds. It's probably going to increase. I mean, 10,000, sure, okay, great. Wow.
45,000. It moved us 13,000 up there. So
okay, fine, fair enough.
I kind of like the 3-layer. I'm not going to lie. I think we might be getting way too greedy. So
let's just leave it.
It's not hitting anyways.
If these 3 hit and Randy A goes deep, we're goated forever. But right. I'm just saying. But these 3, what's the payout on $3?
The payout on $3 wins you $983.14. This is Ronald Acuna, first plate appearance single, Corbin Carroll, first plate appearance, extra base hit, and Josh Jung, first plate appearance, strikeout, plus 32,771.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? Fucking, I'm in for 300. Let's go. He wanted to know what the $3 was. He's increased it by 2 more hundreds. Yeah, 300, whatever. I don't know.
Here's Pete's picture for last night.
God. Shit bucks. Let's go, Parlay Patty.
Gas, man. All right, I like
it. You guys, did you hear on the broadcast that that was not his original pitcher?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It was like the last minute addition, and they said they hadn't even fucking thrown together. What they've been doing for 48 hours? Drinking beer?
Right. You had all that time.
Fucking balls. Go do something instead of throwing fucking curve away sliders to try and strike him out every fucking time.
He was throwing some nasty stuff to Mr. Pete.
He was, dude. He really was. That outside plate was getting beelined.
People forget. Don't let them forget, Landon.
Don't let him forget, Lando. We need 7,000 green check marks for that, too. There's no green check marks here, so he means it. That's what's up. See? All right, read the lotto one more time for the kiddos. And actually, are you gonna should we write it for $3 in honor of Landon? Should we do the $3 dreamer?
I'm already.
Or did you already press the buttons?
I did 3. I already pressed the buttons and I put $3 on it. Yeah, for Lando.
Let's go.
So this is what we got. We have the plus 32,771 All-Star Game Lotto Lay. It's definitely hitting. We have 100%. First plate appearance, Ronald Acuna Jr. single. First plate appearance, Corbin Carroll, extra base hit. And first plate appearance for Josh Jung, strikeout. That is plus 32,771. $3 wins you $983.14.
You know what's the cool thing about this? But shit ain't hidden. You know what's the fun thing about this lotto too is that it's like a Nerfy kind of. It'll be over in the first 2 innings. Well, you'll know,
dude. I mean, Ronald Acuna, if he doesn't get a single first at bat of the game, done.
See ya. Yeah,
I can quit my job now.
Yes, indeed. I will ask you also to put $3 on that for me because I can't press those buttons right now.
Yes,
but I will. Thank you very much. And yeah, bye $3 indeed. Dude, yeah, I do really like Randy, dude. I really do. I'm like quadruple dipping on Randy, so he's either gonna hit a nuke and I'm chilling, or doing nothing and I donated a unit.
Bro, something's going on because those odds just got suspended.
Oh no!
Like I booked it for myself, went reused to book it for you, and they're suspended. At least the Corbin Carroll and the Josh Jung are. Ronald Acuna single is still fine.
It'll come back. They're probably just changes. I wonder if Lewis Roberts playing again because his calf feels okay now.
Right, dude, maybe.
It's all right, coach. Put me in.
They're listening. We broke them. It actually is like suspended and not, and then suspended and then not. I'm watching it right now. Like
they're watching. They don't want you to press the button. They're like, no, press the
as soon as it gives it to me. I'm watching this.
Why are all the reserves at plus money for a hit? I don't know the answer to this question. It's probably because they are lurking in here. Also, what's up, Carly?
Hey, what up, Carly?
Carly in the house. Let's go.
You can't parlay any of those. That might be why.
And it's also, I think it's also because most of them are only going to get one at bat.
That too, right? You're betting on them going 1-1. Mm-hmm.
But I think Bichette was like plus 110, which was the best odds.
Yep.
Everybody else was like plus 150 ish.
Yep.
I think Julio's probably a good bet there. Like Inzi was saying, plus 150,
plus 130 is what I'm seeing.
Okay, I think that's a nice one from that specific realm.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted Rutschman, but I couldn't find odds for him. Is he not playing in the All-Star game specifically? Was he only in the home run competition?
No, he's definitely an All-Star.
I did not see him on the list of things you could bet on.
I also cannot see his odds. He was.
We all know what that means.
Yeah, right.
I wanted to bet his home run just for the vibes.
Could be a good look.
Yeah, but you can't. It's not there. He may not even play. That's probably why. Ooh, this is interesting too. Make sure to check the highest exit view. They had that as well for this. They had it yesterday for that.
Wow. They have it for this too?
So wait, they have MVP odds for Rushman, but they don't have anything else. You can't bet him for a hit. You can't bet him for a home run, bases, nothing.
I
But they
can't
have him for
find for
MVP?
anything else. You guys
That's
know what
sus,
that
dude.
means.
That is super sus. Why is that?
I don't
So
know.
weird.
But I'm looking at this highest exit velo. Who do you think is the betting favorite for that?
Exit velo?
If you had to guess, yeah, highest exit velo on a ball in play.
Got to be one of the starters.
Yep.
Mookie?
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Okay.
Do you know the second betting favorite? Matt Olson.
Ooh, he's not even starting. He's a reserve.
No, and
Wow.
he's second for highest exit velo.
What is his odds on that?
Plus 390.
Wow.
Acuna was plus 360. Vladdy was third in Z, plus 500.
It might be worth it for a sprinkle for this is good value. Soler plus 4,800, because if he gets a hold of one, see ya.
Right. Gone.
That means Acuna might actually hit a single. Fact. I also like this too. If you're gonna bet one person to hit a home run in this competition or in this game, Olsen might be a look.
Right.
Although I think that this ballpark's better for right-handers, but we saw what Rushman did yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know, man. All right, so let's also not forget we did cook a little three-legger with our three favorite plays from this game. It's more of like a regular play. The lotto might get closer, to be honest. A Rosarena for a hit. Shaggy likes the American League to win. And then NZ, Kelsey Plum over 17.5 or 18.5 points.
18.5.
Yeah, dude, we did get way too surgical for an all-star game. I told you guys there's no way that you can actually legitimately properly bet this game. So all of this is, I mean, we like doing this anyway, so it was a bit of fun, but just remember, guys, it's the all-star game. These guys might show up and literally not want to fucking play baseball and just hang out the entire time. There's no saying they won't do that. They could also show up and say, let's play some fucking ball and have fun, but who knows?
I got that booked for you, brother.
Muchos gracias, senor. They finally let us do it.
They finally
We don't have a PP entry, double down, do we? And also, hello, dude, what's up? No PP entry. We didn't fire up the PP machine for this one, but we did do a little three-legger if you want to ride. It's probably available on PP, except you can't do the American League to win.
Yeah.
But we have the American League to win, PP. We have the American League to win, a Rosarena for a hit, and then
Kelsey Plum
there it
over
is.
18.5.
Plum.
Good job, Landon.
Life mottos. I think he's probably got that copy to paste.
Definitely does. Absolutely.
Just drop it. If you have to type that up every time, man, that's impressive.
Right.
Yeah, fun times. We got more surgical than I was expecting to cook a lotto.
You said it. Too surgical for an all-star game.
Well, Landon said it, but I just repeated it because I get to press buttons. So there you go. But yeah, we had some fun. It was a good time today. This is what we're doing for the rest of the week, guys, because there's not a whole lot of sports to bet on this week. So we're just going to be vibing with you guys, hanging out, trying to find some stuff to throw a couple bucks on. I would very highly suggest you guys not nuke anything probably until Friday, until the MLB's back. I miss betting baseball, dude. I never thought I'd say that in my entire life, but I legitimately miss betting some total bases.
I'm with you. I agree. I'm right there with you, man.
I miss it. I'm looking forward to doing it again on Friday, but at least we get a little taste again tonight, and then we have 2 days of nothingness. But be sure to join us tomorrow. We'll be talking all about the Gold Cup. If you guys like soccer, you have $3 for the rest of our lives. I mean, $3. Throw $3 on it. Maybe you win $1,000. Why not? You know, you never know. You never know. Be sure to join us tomorrow. Yep, follow us on the socials. This is our Twitter account at Your Betting News. That is also our Twitter account. So go give us a follow on Twitter at Your Betting News. Go give us a follow here on Twitch if you're just joining us for the first time. If you guys are here for all the other times, we appreciate you guys kicking it with us as always. Go follow me on Twitter at SweatPantJesus right here. WMod in chat. Go follow at Shaggy_bets as well on Twitter. We appreciate you guys. Ooh, we got 5 WNBA games tomorrow too. That's not what I needed. That one. Are we gonna have an NZ bang tomorrow? I think we will have NZ returning with us as well tomorrow, back from the sickness, to talk some WNBA with you guys. We will talk about the Gold Cup. Shaggy will be writing about it for Betting News. Go check it out at bettingnews.com if you're not already. Yes, let's go. Love
Boom.
to see it. Love to see it. We love to see it. Yeah, ride these. I will post the Lotto and the regular guy on the Twitter, probably my Twitter actually, Sweatpan Jesus. So give us a follow if you want to ride with us. If not, then just enjoy the All-Star game, which is totally fine too. That is 100% fine. Yep, NZ flu game incoming. Facts. Be sure to tune in for that. We will be back live again tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern, Lando. I want the fucking check marks, dude. We will be live at 5:30 Eastern. I promise we will be live at exactly that time. The first couple minutes, though, will be the intro song.
I was going to say, our faces aren't going to be up there till 5:33, but that intro is going to be bumping at 5:30. Don't you worry.
Yeah, exactly. So, you gotta have a little intro song to get rocking and rolling. Also gives us a chance to kind of sit here and pick our noses for a second. 5:30 Eastern, I will be here. We love to see it, Lando. And also, yes, Chef, congratulations once again on the kiddo. So we appreciate you guys. Shaggy, you got any thoughts for the kiddos before we get out of here?
Let's have a night, guys. Bet responsibly, as always.
And if you guys want to read the scribbles one more time, go check out bettingnews.com. You can read Shaggy's thoughts on the on the All-Star game. Yeah, we appreciate you guys kicking with us. We'll see you tomorrow, 5:30 Eastern on the dot. You came for the winners, stayed for the vibes. See you tomorrow. Take it easy.
See you guys.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? Down in the deep.
Now I know y'all be loving this shit right here.
Rolling.
What you gonna do?
Rolling.
What you gonna do now?
Down in the rolling.
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
What you know about